The 49ers line up in the pistol offense. 2nd and 12. Counter run here. They've got him down there.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Got to make that play.
Look, the football is. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Gain of 17.
These are the kind of games as a quarterback you want to come out and show your football team and your teammates that you can get it done. Even though they won last week, everybody knows the quarterback played awful.
Moss is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Throws to the right. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
Not a good job that time by the quarterback. When you see the cover 2 defense, you got to know where to throw the football. He did not, and that's why the ball goes incomplete.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the reception. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous. Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Lined up in the pistol formation. 1st and 10. Trying to work that left side. Complete.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Washington Redskins returned to some glory days a year ago with rookies Griffin and Morris leading the charges on into the playoffs.
What a special year for the Washington Redskins. I think last year everybody picked them to come in last in their division. Robert Griffin III was spectacular. I give a lot of credit to Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan with coming up with an offense that worked and took them to the playoffs.
Yeah, it was an offense that did not have the full services of Fred Davis or Pierre Garçon. They just fought injuries all season long, and going to be big time for them, you have to think, having those 2 players back healthy.
Yeah, you get them back. You got Robert Griffin III starting his 2nd year. So, and we got an offensive coordinator, and Kyle Shanahan's going to have his 2nd year with Robert Griffin III. Hey, I think they're going to be more explosive this year than they were last year.
The Redskins lined up in the pistol from the gun. Challenging the defenders to the right side. The ball's deflected, incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
3rd and 9. He'll go left. He's brought down. Could be an easy one here. And it's a fake. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs. Kaepernick's going to march onto the field.
When you talk about dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL, one of the first things that comes off my tongue is Colin Kaepernick. The man is fast. He gets to full speed right away, and he is a dynamic thrower.
1st and 10, will go ground. Hey, up the middle.
Not many middle linebackers do this anymore in the NFL. They usually are just runners, but not my man here. He can go up inside and stuff runs with the best of them.
2nd down and 9. It's handed to the running back. In on the stop.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. 15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Good job by the cornerback reading the wide receiver. He is all over him, and it makes it easy for him to swat down the throw by the QB.
Looking to make a difference. Spinning out of trouble. Nifty move past the defender. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
That last play made by Patrick Willis.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. Breaks free. Right past one player. Good piece of tackling.
Well, when you're playing a quarterback like this, you've got to put a spy in front of him. And that spy stands about 5 yards deep. You watch the quarterback, and as he moves, you move with him, and you should be able to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Reed's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Second down, 10. And he'll go to the left. Escapes the hit. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Haley finds the sacred side. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. Bolden's a receiver in the slot. First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down coming up. And here we are with the San Francisco 49ers, a team we covered in the Super Bowl down in New Orleans, Super Bowl 47. And this has the makings of a team that's going to be good for a long, long time.
Yeah, it sure does. I think the big thing with the San Francisco 49ers, when you look at their football team, you go, okay, where can they improve? They need a consistent pass rush. In the NFL, if you can't hit the quarterback every now and then, I don't care how good your defensive backs are, you're going to give up yards and points. So the 49ers need to get better rushing the quarterback.
I know all these things don't necessarily relate to your one given team, but if you looked at the graphic about how the teams that lost the previous year's Super Bowl, how they fare the next, a great many of them struggle the next season.
I think, yeah, I think you're right. I think history tells us that. It's going to be different this time, though. This San Francisco 49ers team, they are really good. They have so many dynamic players, and I just can't imagine Jim Harbaugh backing off and not having control of his football team and getting it done one more time. The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
He's looking long, but it's incomplete.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Halu's going to take the handoff now. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
First and goal as they throw ground here, and that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
It's now 2nd down. To the ground here. They deck him in the backfield.
In these type of situations, when you're losing the game, it's 3rd and long. Don't try to be a hero, because when you try to be a hero, it's going to lead to a turnover. Then you really will be in trouble.
Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looks around. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
He converts here on the field goal drop. 49ers setting up for the kickoff. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
What a hit, and the ball is dropped.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football is going, where the receiver is going to catch it and do the perfect timing, hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time, incomplete pass.
Going to need a lot of leg on this field goal try. And it's a fake field goal. Scrambling out of the pocket. He'll throw it over the middle. Tackle down right around the 48.
That time the pass is completed into double coverage, Jim, but the quarterback made a bad read. But these receivers, they are so good nowadays. That time in double coverage, he went up and made the catch. It's like Bill Parcells said to me once about Mark Navarro, a very talented receiver. He goes, remember, Sims, when he's covered, he's open.
Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Offense lines up here. 2nd and long. He'll fire it out to the left.
Oh, bad decision that time by the quarterback. He tries to force the football into the end zone, and it almost gets picked off by the defense.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Redskins official. They're saying it's just a minor injury, so he should be back on the field pretty quickly.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. It's now 4th and goal. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Man, you got to be smarter than that. You can't go for it every single time on 4th and long. There is a thing they have in the NFL. It's called a punt. Do it more often.
Handoff to the back. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Second and 9. Fumble.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
Defense comes to the line, ready to pounce on that quarterback one more time. Can they get another sack right here? This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, after watching that play, I think it's safe to say it's a lower body injury. Not sure exactly what it is, but I hope the player's okay.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. First down.
Moss is lined up in the slot. Almost intercepted.
When you're going against a good quarterback and wide receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Moss is in the slot. The formation here, shotgun. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Makes a move, and he's free. Makes a move and gets around the defender.
Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle. And listen, this is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running. Can your offensive tackle make the block to free up that running back so he has a chance to get in that secondary and make a touchdown? This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
Throws the pass. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick. And he is tackled at the 44. The 49ers will approach this play from out of the pistol. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
About midway, second quarter, he'll take the snap. He's in the clear. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Second and 5, the handoff, running behind the tackle. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Terrible call that time by the coach. The defense was expecting run. They were up there. They were aggressive, crowd the line of scrimmage, and you just played right into their hands, and they got the tackle for the loss.
Looking long. Dez Bryant is there. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Well, the defense goes in there and scores again to increase their lead.